Aerodrome is so close to breaking through $1. Are you ready? What is up, Aerodrome family? Welcome back to the show. It's your boy Lex Money. We're one of the strongest performing coins in the entire market at the moment, and we've got some deep dives to do. Now, guys, who was here when we tracked this Aero breakout like a boss all the way down here at around this 50 cents? If you were, put a little, you know, that double hand emoji where they put the hands up. Put that in the chat. Let me know when you got in on Aero, and let me know what your price predictions are. If you missed the last video, we actually compared it to Kate, and it was very, very interesting. So if you have missed that, then make sure you go and watch that. If not, don't worry, we got some seriously bullish stuff to be looking into in today's video. Now, you're starting to see a lot of the creators pick up on Aero. I thought I'd just do a little Google or a little YouTube. Hey, look, there I am. What's up? A little YouTube to see who's been, you know, posting Aero videos over the past few weeks. A lot of these creators are only going to post the popping coins of the week, guys, so it may be a little bit dry for a little while. I'm going to do my best to make sure that I do keep you guys up to date with everything Aero. So again, if you don't want to miss any content, make sure you click that sub button. And look, Aero is a flight to quality, but why are we doing so well? Now, you guys already know how important it is to be investing in actually active chains or active projects, right? You can't be investing in these dead chains that are doing no transactions. They've got, you know, no working product, and or, you know, maybe the product that they have got is working, but it's just terrible. You know, there's no real user incentive. Now, you're starting to see things like, this is from 2023, guys, so this is way more this year. 2023 total transaction value, Bitcoin 36 trillion, Visa and MasterCard combined, not even 30 trillion, guys. So that's, you know, Bitcoin looking super bullish. How could you be bearish on it long term? If we try and relate that to Aero, then make sure you are checking out their Twitter. Make sure you go and follow the Medium articles. But they did do a big series on MetaDex, guys, and I'm not going to read this in whole, but we'll use some of this and then we're going to relate it to the next piece of information. But a DEX economy needs a token that can distribute and manage generated value. As a DEX, Aerodrome has the potential to generate enormous amounts of value through trading fees and liquidity incentives deposited by partners on Base. Indeed, Base's growth has allowed Aerodrome to stand out as one of the most productive protocols anywhere on chain, along with several other DEXs. And then you go and compare it to everything else here, like BNB, Chain Curve, Aave, Pancake Swap, which we compared it to, and look where we are. Uniswap, Solana, Maker, all big names, guys. Aerodrome, look at the revenue over the past 7 days. I think this was from a week ago, 7th of September. So this was the beginning of the month, right? They're over $3 million in revenue compared to all the other top chains. That is amazing. People still make the same mistake of comparing it to Uniswap when we should not be comparing it to Uniswap, guys. And I'm not going to repeat myself, but it's just for those of you who did miss the last video, and I know you're not going to go and watch it. You can't be comparing it to an old dead swap that's not being used. It doesn't make any sense, right? Nobody's really using Uni. Some people are, but it doesn't really make sense to use Uniswap right now. I think Solana's been one of the biggest ones alongside Aero with Radium, okay, and Dupe, right? That's been amazing. But Uniswap, the fees are too much. And this was when Uniswap was like the first big DEX. Now we've got a lot of other DEXs as competition. But moving on from that, look, Aerodrome reaches 50 million in swap fees. Can you believe that? Aerodrome has hit a big milestone, accumulating 50 million in swap fees. Aerodrome is for the commons. Lol, we are pretty much commons. Distributing 100% of total rewards, fees and incentives basically to Aero voters. And you can join the DeFi Renaissance and, you know, go on their website and check it out for yourself. 50 million in swap fees. That is amazing. Back to you guys, back to LP providers, guys. That is amazing. And again, we need to see things being used. We need to see TVL stats increasing. Are we seeing that? Yes, we are. Go and compare it to other things after this video, guys. Daily TVL or daily slipstream TVL, 300 million on Aerodrome. A lot of more people are starting to use it. This is a bit more up to date because it's from the 9th to the 24th, so a couple of days ago. This was 300 million. That is amazing. And then just a brief example of all of the LP reward updates. So if you want to be an LP, again, I don't really do it too much because I'm just trying to like hold my bag, not trying to confuse things too much. If you do want me to make a video on how to on how to enter a liquidity pool, how to get rewards from it as well. I know some YouTubers have made videos on it, but if you want me to do it, let me know in the comments, and maybe I can allocate a little bit of my Aero bag to do that, and we can see how much we can make as a community and keep up to track with that. And then speaking of community, guys, community is so important. That's why I've released a community pool. Maybe some of you have missed it, maybe you haven't, but what we're going to be doing is we're going to be taking all of the Patreon fees over the next month, and we're going to put it into a community pool to give back to you guys. So trades, portfolios, one-to-ones, group calls, a lot of coaching in there as well. Then you get that plus a percentage of the amount that we do make from the community pool, guys. So again, if we got 5k in that community pool and then we did 10x it over this bull run, you guys are going to get $500 each if there's 100 members in there. So then that way you 10x your initial joining fee. Okay, you're in profit. It's a no-brainer. While we are bullish, we must know that there could be a lot of choppiness up and down. It looks like we could be trying to print a higher low at 59k. Will it happen? Who knows? We can't see the future. But just know that while you are panicking on the next dip, BlackRock continues to buy up Bitcoin, and they now hold over 22.8 billion. So when you're seeing your account go down a few thousand, a few hundred, BlackRock's are fluctuating hundreds of millions, and so are other asset managers, and so are other whales. They're fluctuating millions to hundreds of millions to billions on certain dumps, right? Bitcoin takes a 5% dump. That's going to be a $1 billion dump in their total holdings. But they're not selling it. They've got the long-term outlook. So we must remember that, okay, we're super bullish. The next move down, it could be a little bit of a fear thing. We don't need to be scared, guys, because we need to see the bigger picture for a lot of our bags. And we're not planning on selling Aero for $1, are we? But now we come to our trading view, and look, we're still holding on to that second angle. We said that we're waiting for a third angle blow off top, and that could bring us all the way to our target of $1.62. It was. We got our initial buy at $1.34. But right now, Aero's looking super strong. I bet you are so happy that you didn't listen to the FUD when we were down here at 40 cents in our accumulation range. Remember, this is our accumulation range. I bet you are so happy that you didn't sell now, because we're back over $1. Hurrah! Congratulations. I did say to you all a couple of days ago we're going to be hitting $1 in like the next week or so. What happened? Mystic Money in the chat. Lex Mystic Money. Let's go. Now, another thing to note was this was where we compared it to Cake. So it was like 33 bars, I believe, from inception to the next bottoming before we did have our next leg up. Right now, that's looking pretty good. If we can hold this second angle, even if we do have a violation and we come down to this first angle and find that as support, that is going to be amazing. But we've broken out from that downtrend that we were in for so long. Oh, look how disgusting that looked. Look how disgusting all of this was. But when you're looking at coins, guys, whether it's Aero, whether it's something else, you gotta be accumulating in these ranges, and you gotta know where we are in the cycle. This is like a super last crazy opportunity when coins are here and when they're looking to break out. There's so many more like this right now that I've updated the members club on as well. So again, I'm going to plug it because I know some of you guys actually benefit from the help that we do have in there. Great community of guys and girls, plus the community pool. Are we going to add Aero to the community pool? Maybe we will. And then just to finish, look at the total 3. We're in our supply zone again. So things are going to get choppy pretty soon. Make sure you hold your horses, chill out. Everything's going to be okay, but just know where we are. Okay, we've left the demand zone. We're now in the supply zone. We can't expect it to be up only season all the way and blow through the supply zone. So again, if we'd like to consolidate, it would be amazing if our altcoins could consolidate in this zone before we do have our next leg up. Now, if you made it this far, let me know how you're feeling about your Aero bags in the comments. And if you want more Aero videos, please subscribe to the channel. We're on our way to 10k subs. I'm gonna see you in the next one. Peace.